Good afternoon, my lovely followers. It's your queen, Tara. I'm excited today. This will be my first ever YouTube video. Well, not my first video that I made specifically for YouTube. Because I have YouTube videos. I have videos uploaded, but those are all TikToks that I backed up there. Because I was afraid that I might get banned. I still kind of am. Because Overlord Ellison does not like my content. Overlord Ellison does not appreciate my anti-Zionist content on his platform. Which is funny because they sold it. They forced TikTok to sell their company to this Zionist billionaire. Because they were so scared that China was going to come for them. China was going to do something bad. But yet, it's actually Israel that's the problem. Not Zionism. I mean, not China, sorry. I can't speak today. Like, I gotta get better at this whole making videos thing. I'm just starting out. You'll have to forgive me. Like, hopefully as I do this more and more, I'll get better at it. But anyway, I wanted to discuss something important today with you. Very important topic. And here on YouTube, I feel like I can discuss it slightly more freely than I can on a platform like TikTok. Also, I can discuss it much longer because, like, I don't know. I don't like to keep myself to 1 minute, you know? Anyway. I swear I'll get to the point. I'm sorry. Like, I just felt like I had to explain that this is my first YouTube video that I specifically made for YouTube that will not be appearing on TikTok. I'm sure all of you are aware of the incident. Let's just call it what it is, the shooting, where the 2 National Guardsmen were shot by some Afghan who worked for the CIA with a wheel gun. It's like he got him with a revolver. That's kind of shocking. A wheel gun. It's like, wow. He did a quick draw. Red Dead Redemption style. Wow. But anyway, like, I'm sure I don't even have to say this. I'm sure, like, any people here with a brain know that that was a complete false flag. Okay, the guy, first of all, he has a history with the CIA. The media has already admitted that. And he just so happens to shoot 2 guardsmen right at a time when the right is just looking for an excuse to demonize Islam. They're just looking for an excuse to invade Iran. And they also need an extra distraction from the fact that Trump is in the Epstein files, which we all know. Everybody on both sides of the aisle knows that Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. It's not even a question at this point. He's in them. His name is all over them. It's not even an argument at this point. So yeah, that's what that shooting was. It was a distraction. And was also like a more fuel to the fire against Islam. Like the radical Christian Zionists are running around with their hair on fire, terrified of Islam. Because they want another war for Israel. You know, they want more money for the war machine. It's why they're on the news crying about how much they care about Nigeria and the poor Christians that they pretend they care about. They don't care about the poor Christians. They don't give a crap. If they did, they wouldn't have destabilized the entire Middle East with a 20-year war on terror that accomplished nothing. Absolutely nothing. A big fat pile of nothing. They don't care. Like CBN, the Christian Broadcast Network, yeah, they don't care. They don't care. And I'm sorry to rant for so long. I swear I'm getting to the point where I talk about the shooting, but like, I feel like this tied into it. I think I just want to discuss like how crucial, how like big this is, like this incident in DC, the shooting. Like this could potentially be like the modern day Fort Sumter, you know? Like this could be one of the events that really pushes the decline of the empire. Because they are getting desperate, like to pull an obvious false flag like this, that everybody, even a completely brain-dead moron, can see as a false flag. Like, yeah, they're getting desperate. They're losing. The empire, the intelligence agencies, the oligarchs, they're losing. They are. It's like they're already losing the youth. Nobody is on board with their whole Zionist agenda. Like, they've lost everybody. Like 20 years ago, they had full control of all the institutions and everything. And now they're losing it. They are quickly losing their grip on power, and they're terrified. That's what this is. Like, it's the unraveling of our entire system. Slowly but surely. So yeah, this is like, I think, in my own opinion, I think it's comparable to something like Fort Sumter. Or the shooting of Archduke Ferdinand. The assassination of Franz Ferdinand. I mean, this is significant. This is just a sign of the decline that we continue to witness every day. As the empire circles the drain. And they just need to come up with more and more distractions to make everybody forget their faults, to make everybody forget that Trump has lied to us since he got elected. He has lied to us since he got elected. He has. Oh, no new wars, and then now we're invading Venezuela. Now we're potentially going to go into Nigeria. Oh, but he said no new wars. Remember that? Remember when he ran on that? No new wars. Yeah, we voted for no new wars. And he, at one point, he even kind of hinted that he was going to get rid of the income tax. Like, yeah, that's never happening. No, we voted for no new wars, and what we got was a draconian hemp ban, 2 new wars, and higher prices for everything. Yay! MAGA, don't you feel it? Isn't it great? Aren't we making it great again? Isn't this awesome? Isn't paying more for everything awesome? Isn't having all these wars around the world just awesome? Isn't it just great, you guys? Yeah, in case you can't tell, that's sarcasm. Oh, and FYI, I did not vote for Donald Trump, in case you guys are wondering. I, ya queen, voted Libertarian, so yeah, I am not a Trump voter. Well, actually, I voted for like a talking cat, like, as a joke. Because what was the point? It's not like we're going to win the election anyway. I really did. I voted for a talking cat. I voted for Purse Kitty. As a joke. Because at this point, we're not going to elect our way out of what's coming, you know? It's gone. Both parties suck. The whole thing is corrupt. The empire is crashing. And it's never going to get any better. And now they are pulling out these brazen false flags in broad daylight in their nation's capital. And they're not even trying to cover it up. It's like, oh yeah, they had CIA ties. Yeah, no crap. He was probably a sleeper cell brought in. just waiting for them to need a distraction. They needed a distraction from all the crap Trump's been doing. They needed a distraction, and they got one. They got one. And the funny thing is they chose like 2 random redneck guardsmen from West Virginia. Like one of the traitors, you know, the people who went to go serve the orange fascists. Like, look, I do not condone what happened to them. I do not condone violence, okay? Like, I'm not encouraging anyone to do anything illegal or violent. Like, I definitely do not want my lovely followers. I would never encourage them to do that. But I don't feel bad for them either. Like, I do not feel bad for the rednecks who got shot. I don't condone that, but I don't feel bad for them. I don't. And I'm just going to come out right here, right now and say that. They're literally from, like, one of the dumbest states in the Union, West Virginia. Like, this inbred, backwoods crap hole. The only place dumber than West Virginia is Texas. That's the only place that is dumber than West Virginia is Texas. So I'm not surprised that they chose to sacrifice 2 West Virginians, because, like, it's not like they had anybody important. It's not like anybody's gonna miss them. It's not like they were gonna do anything with their lives anyway. These 2 random rednecks. It's like, yes, what I say sounds mean, but it's just true, man. It's just true. It's like they have one of the 3 careers you have in West Virginia. You can either be a criminal, a coal miner, or a soldier. And that's pretty much it. That's the 3 careers you have in West Virginia. Criminal, coal miner, or soldier. And they chose soldier. I mean, this is assuming they're even actually gone. For all I know, this whole thing is just a hoax. And they're still alive. So, yeah. I don't think it's a hoax. But it could be. And let me explain for my lovely followers the difference between a hoax and a false flag. Is like, a hoax essentially means that no one died. It was entirely fake. A false flag means that someone died, but they did not die the way the government says they did, you know? It's like, that's essentially the difference. It's like, someone does die in a false flag, but it's not the way they said they did. But like, if they're gonna sacrifice anybody, they would sacrifice those 2, because no one's gonna care. Like, I'm sorry for saying that, but it's just how it is, man. It's like, these random rednecks who showed up at the Capitol and followed orders. And I consider them traitors to their state, because you know what? If they had been at home in West Virginia, like, guess what? They'd still be alive. So it's like these 2 traitors who went to go follow the orders of the fascist tyrant who lied to us. Yeah, I don't care. It's like, I don't care if bad things happen to you when you serve him. Like, I'm not condoning violence. I would never encourage that. But, like, I'm not going to feel bad when bad crap happens to fascists, you know? I'm not. I refuse to. And again, I am not condoning that. I just want to make that perfectly clear. Like, I would never encourage anyone to do what the false flag guy did, you know, what the Afghan did to those people. I would never encourage that, ever. But I know this is kind of incoherent. I promise I'll organize these rants better one day. But this is just kind of raw me off the top of my head. Just like, what does Tara think about this issue, you know? So I apologize if this video is like incoherent. If it feels like a bit of a rant, because frankly it is. It's just me. It's just me off the top of my head. discussing the events. I meant to film this yesterday actually, but like it was so nasty and rainy that I decided, you know what, I'll film it today, you know? So yeah, I think I'm slowly drawing to a close on my thoughts on this. I didn't want to film a super long video today. Just kind of wanted to put my thoughts out there on TV or on YouTube of how I feel about this whole situation, in my opinion, and why I think that the events in DC are like insanely... It's a historic event. Like, we are witnessing history. We are witnessing the decline of the Pax Americana in real time. That's what we're doing. And it's profound. It is profound to sit there and just watch this. Because the empire is collapsing. It's falling. It's like it's only a matter of time before China finally takes over. I mean, they pretty much already have, like, America is a laughingstock. It's like, we're divided, like, half the country hates the other half. I'm pretty sure if we were attacked, half the country would probably cheer. Like, I'm not encouraging violence. I would never encourage that. I'd never encourage violence. But like, we are so divided that we're done, you know? And I think I need to make another video at some point. Like, I want to discuss national divorce. I want to discuss the solution to this problem and why we will not be able to vote our way out of it. Why ultimately, like, we need to just balkanize and just break up the empire and just go back to the states. Go back to the states being sovereign and get rid of this overbearing federal empire that is breathing down our neck and making life unlivable for all of us. But we'll discuss that next time. I feel like this video's gone a bit long. I'm almost at 20 minutes now. This video was primarily to discuss the incident in DC, the shooting, and my 2 cents about it, and how I feel that it's significant. Even though it was an obvious false flag, like, they sacrificed those 2 rednecks. I know, right? It's like you show up to serve the orange fascist and then you end up getting sacrificed. Like, it's kind of ironic, isn't it? And no, I don't feel bad for them. I don't pity them. I don't care what Fox News does. I don't care if they go on TV and cry about it and have her daddy on there talking about his baby girl. Don't care. It's like she chose to serve a fascist. Like, I don't pity her. I have no pity for her. None whatsoever. I don't condone that. I don't condone what was done to them. But I don't pity them. You know? Nope. No pity. Yep. Alright, I'm literally just rambling at this point. It's like, this has been completely incoherent. I know, I'm sorry. Like, I promise one day to get better at these videos. As time goes on, hopefully I will. Eventually, I do plan on getting more professional, but if you found this video helpful or interesting, or you just laughed at like how incoherent I've been, then please like and subscribe and all that stuff, all that typical streamer stuff, you know, and show your support, because I do plan on making more of these, hopefully better quality videos as time goes on. I'm just starting out. This is on my phone. Like, I am a writer. Like, I am busy with a bunch of projects. Once I get some of those done and have a book published, then I plan on devoting more resources to my streaming career. So, bear with me, and hopefully eventually I will give you better content. But anyway, I want to thank all my lovely followers who support me on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and potentially Rumble eventually. I do have an account on Rumble. I have not posted there yet, but there is a good chance I will in the future. I just wanted a backup in case I get banned from the other social media platforms. Because I'm not the kind of girl who's going to censor herself. Let's just be frank. Like, I'm going to speak my mind. Even if that pisses people off on both sides of the aisle, like, I'm going to say what I feel, you know? I'm not going to censor myself. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Like, I'm the type of girl that's going to speak her mind, you know? So, anyway, I hope you guys found this video helpful, you know? Like and subscribe, and, you know, I want to just say one more time that I do not condone violence. Like, I'm not encouraging anything like that. I would never encourage you guys to do anything illegal or violent, ever. You know, you should comply with all your state and local laws and all that. I'm just pointing out that I do not pity these people. That I refuse to stand here and pretend that I feel bad for fascists who went to DC to invade their nation's capital on behalf of some petulant orange dictator. Nope. And I'm sure the right-wingers will clip this and be mad because I said I didn't care. Like, go ahead, I don't care. I dare you to just do it. Clip it, see if I care. See if I care. Anyway, long-winded rant over. I promise to get better in the future. This is incoherent, I know. But if you guys will just bear with me and let me finish my other writing projects, I promise to eventually get better at this. Because I do plan on making streaming into a career, you know? I really do. Part of my career, anyway. I mean, I'll always be writing. I'll always be a writer. But, like, this will definitely be a significant part of my career eventually. Streaming. So anyway, like, once again, like, I know I've been going on. Like, I have a habit of talking. Like, I'm very talkative, you know? I'm going to end the video pretty soon. And it's like, thank you for your support. Love my lovely followers, and we're off.